Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time to put your skills to the test with the latest GoSkills Excel challenge. Joining us today is Microsoft trainer Deborah Ashby. Check out her challenge coming up right now.
Hey everyone, are you ready for another Excel challenge? Here's the scenario. Now in this month's Excel challenge, we're testing your knowledge of printing large spreadsheets. And you can see on the screen here, I have a super long data set. This data set is 5,000 rows of sales data. And we need to print this so that it's readable. Now currently, if we go into File and into Print and take a look at the print preview, you can see we've got quite a few issues going on here. So we need to format this data, make it look a little bit better, and we also want to adjust this so that all of the columns fit onto one sheet. So if we go back, and notice we have a tab at the bottom called Instructions. So this basically contains everything that I need you to do with this worksheet. So I'd like you to replace every occurrence of Central America and the Caribbean with CCAC. And I'd like you to do the same with Middle East and North Africa. Replace that with MENA. I'd like you to auto-fit all of the column widths so everything fits nicely within each column. And then I'd like you to apply number formatting to column I and then columns J to N. And both of these, no decimal places. I'd then like you to format the heading row with a background fill color of your choice and apply all borders to the entire dataset. Now, once you've done all of the formatting, I'd like you to just jump across to Print Preview and check how it looks. And what you're probably going to find is that it's looking better, but some of the columns are cut off. We can't see all of the columns on one page. So I'd then like you to go back to the worksheet and wrangle with the data so that all columns fit on one landscape page. I'd then like you to set up the data so the first row prints on all pages, and when I say first row, I mean that header row. And I'd like you to add a header that displays the worksheet name in the center. The final thing to do is to add a footer that displays the page number, and that should show as page 1 of 10. And once you've done all that, if you go back to check Print Preview, you should see how many pages this worksheet is now going to print over. And I'd like you to put the answer to that in cell C18. So quite a few different things to do here. This is a pretty common task that most people will come across at some stage in their career, because sometimes we have more data than we're able to fit on one page by default. So knowing some tricks and techniques to be able to do this is going to be beneficial. Now I have my own solution to this that I happen to like very much. Can you figure out what it is? Download the exercise file and let me know if you have the answer before we release the solution video. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to get notified.
Do you have what it takes to complete this challenge? To get started, click the link below to download all the files you need. Let us know how you're doing in the comments section. Or, even better, join the GoSkills Slack channel and chat with other Excel pros about your progress. Link in the description. If you'd like to know the solution to this challenge, hit that subscribe button and get notified when the next video drops with all the step-by-step instructions on how to solve it. Good luck, everybody!